Hello YouTube viewers, how are you? My name is FIFA Thomas and welcome to another video. This video is all about how to get admission in a Russia university. Yes, how to get admission in a Russia university. But before that, please, if you've not yet subscribed, you see that red thing down there, that red thing, please just click on it and subscribe. Subscribe, like and share for everyone to see how to get admission in the Russian university. I'm gonna give you all the information how to get admission in a Russian university. Step number 1, just get your documents. Your documents should be your transcript, your certificate, and then your passport. Your transcript, certificate, and then your passport. Yeah, so you scan them. You can apply it online. But the fastest way is to apply through an agency based in Russia. There are a lot of agencies around. Some are taking more money. They cheat people. That is it. So you should be careful when applying it, because you apply and then they will tell you pay $5,000 for just a language. It's a cheat. It's a cheat to pay $5,000 for just a language. Yeah, it's a cheat. So you have to be very careful if you are applying and then they give you an invoice that is $5,000 for the language. It's a cheat. They are trying to cheat you. They are trying to take more money from you, and then they'll pay less to the university. That is it. So you should be careful when applying it. I'm not gonna mention names of the agencies, but I've given you a clue that if you apply for the language, and then they give you an invoice of $5,000, it's a cheat. If you're applying for any program in English and they give you an invoice of $7,000 or $9,000, it's a cheat. So be very careful when applying through an agency. Okay. So step number 2 is that the university you apply will give you an admission. If you apply through an agency, the agency will get the admission for you. If you applied it online yourself, you are going to be given admission through your mail. If you applied for the language, you are going to be given an admission for the Russian language course. That is for 1 year. If you applied for any course in English, you are going to be given an admission for that. But mind you, I always say this, that learning the language is very important. If you know the language, you can work here. You can go to the shop, buy anything you want on the street. You can just have some friends, talk with them, go out with them, and a whole lot of things. You are going to enjoy life here. But it is not compulsory to learn the language. You can just come to Russia and then study your course in English, and then that is all. So it all depends on you. It all depends on you. If you want to work and then get some money, you have to learn the language. If you have your money already and then you don't need any money from here and then you just want to study, you just come and then you pursue your course in English, and then that is all. You are good to go. Note that studying in English is very expensive. No, it's not really very expensive as compared to UK, US, and then other countries. Yeah, studying in English is expensive compared to studying in Russian language. So if you don't want to spend much money, you just come learn the language from the start. Learn the language from start, and then you will know the language. You will pursue your course in the Russian language. If you have your money, and then you can pay for the course in English, you just pay and then you are good to go. You just learn. That is it. Step number 3 is after getting admission, you have to pay for the admission and the invitation fee. You will pay for your admission and the invitation fee so that the university will prepare your invitation for you and then other admission staff. Mind you, any agency taking $500 for admission fee and invitation fee, the agency is trying to cheat you, or the agency will cheat you at the end. Admission fee and invitation fee is just $100. Yeah, maximum is $100. Don't pay any money to agency if you've not yet given an admission letter. So you should be careful when applying. Before we continue, please subscribe, like and share. It is very important. You see that red thing over there? Subscribe. Please subscribe, like and share. Step number 4 is that after paying your admission and then invitation fee, you just have to wait for 1 month, 2 weeks. That's the maximum for them to prepare. Sometimes it takes 1 month. Yeah, sometimes 1 month, 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the 1 month, 2 weeks is the maximum for the university to prepare your admission stuff and then your invitation letter. So whilst waiting for your invitation letter, you have to gather your documents and then take them to the High Court to legalize it. It is very important. Without the legalization, you are not getting the visa. So in 1 month, 2 weeks, your invitation letter will be ready. So the next thing is to pay your tuition fee. Yeah, is to pay your tuition fee. But note this, you can apply for the visa without paying the tuition fee, and then it will be 50% chance of getting the visa. But if you pay your tuition fee, it's 90% chance of getting your visa. So you should think about what to do to take the risk of 50% not paying the tuition fee and then go for the interview, or you pay for the tuition fee and then you go to interview with high morale that yeah, I'm going for the visa. So after paying for the tuition fee, you should be given a receipt. Yeah, so you add the receipt to your documents and then you take it to the embassy. Before going for the interview, you have to go to the hospital and then you make HIV/AIDS test. It is very important. Without the HIV/AIDS test, you cannot get the visa. It is very advisable to take the HIV/AIDS test a day before the interview or that very day that you'll be having your interview. So note this, it is very important. After the HIV test, you add it to all your documents, you take it to the Russian embassy. You'll be given a form over there, you'll fill a form, and then after filling the form, you submit the form and then you pay for your visa fee and you wait for you to be interviewed. Yeah, and then there are some questions that they have been asking. That is, what is your name? Although your name is there. Yeah, what is your name? Which city are you going? Which university are you going to study? What program are you going to study? If there's a chance to work, will you work? A whole lot of stuff. So you should prepare and then know what you are going to say. Remember, what you will say will convince them to give you the visa. So you should be very careful when answering the questions. So after the interview and then you've qualified, you'll be given a date to come back for your visa. So you go back and then you take your visa and then you are ready to come to Russia. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like and share. Subscribe, like and share. My next video is going to be the things you have to know or stuff you have to know before coming to Russia. What you have to know before coming to Russia. Yeah. Okay, I love you guys. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye bye.